Hello soulmates, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to make this stylish corporate blouse that you are seeing right here. So if you're new here, you're highly welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment and also share. And to my non-subscribers, thank you guys for your support. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So I'm gonna to chalk down my basic measurements. Okay, my pattern is on fold. Make sure you fold your pattern into two. I have my bust, my under bust, my waist and then my hip line. So from the upper part, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurements, which is 8 inches. So next, I came down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. And from the 1 inches, I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. After that, I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. So next, I measure from my shoulder to my armhole. What I have there is 9 inches, okay? So I'll chalk it down here also, so I can have a straight line over here. This line, and this line is my chest line, okay? This is my chest line, okay? And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole by 3. My armhole is 8, divide by 3. Whatever I have, I'll times it by 2, okay? And I'll chalk it down. So from that point, I'll come in towards this side by 1.25, 1.25, okay? And I'll go out by 1 inches towards this other side. Then after that, I'll connect them together. From this point, I went in by 1.25, and from the same point, I went out by 1 inches, okay? Then after that, I'll go ahead and connect that point to my upper part this way, and this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll chalk down my basic neck width of 3 inches, and for the neck depth, I'm making use of 3.5 inches, and I'll go ahead and connect them together using my curve ruler. And this is what I have, and from that neck width I'll connect it down to meet my shoulder slope, and this is what I have, okay? So next I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2. I have 4 inches. I will chalk it down from my bust line down to my hip line, okay? Then I'll connect them together. So next, on the both side of my under bust, I'll come out on both sides by 1 inches. If you're very busty, go ahead and use 1.5 inches, okay? 1 inches on both sides from my under bust down to my hip line. And this is what I have. And now I'll use my curve ruler to connect from my under bust to my bust line this way. So next, I'll connect from my bust line to meet my 1.25 using my curve ruler. You can use your free hand if you want to. And this is what I have. And from the same point, I'll connect it to meet my 1 inches this way. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down the circumference of my body. My bust divided by 4, which is 10. I'll chalk it down. My bust is 40 divided by 4. I have 10. My under bust divided by 4. I'll chalk it down. Then plus my 2 inches that I'll go ahead and replace it back. My waist divided by 4. I'll chalk it down plus my 2 inches that. My hip line divided by 4. I'll chalk it down plus my 2 inches that. I'll replace it back, okay? So after I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and connect them together this way. And this is what I have. So next I'll go ahead and measure from this point to this my bust line, okay? So let's do that. Measure it carefully. What I have here is 5.6, okay? So I'll go ahead and measure it out on the second line. Then I'll chalk it down, okay? So from this point to this point is equal to this point to this point also. So the two lines are now equal, okay? So now from this point, I'll go ahead and connect it to my chest line this way to form my armhole curve. And this is what I have, okay? So next, for my side dart, from the bust line, I'll come down by 1 inches and I'll go ahead and connect it to my bust dart, okay? So for your side dart, it's the difference between your shoulder to waist of your front and that of your back. Mine is 1 inch, so this part is going out. So guys, right now I'll go ahead and draft out whatever I have on this side on the other side. Okay, remember my pattern is on fold, so let's do that guys. So this is what I have after I was done drafting it out on this other side. This is what I have. I have my full front pattern over here. So now this is the center line. This is the center line. From the waistline, I'll come down by 4.5 inches. From the waistline, I came down by 4.5 inches. And from this point, I'll come in by 1 inches and I'll go wide and connect them this way. And this is what I have. So now from this other point also, I'll come in by 1 inches and I'll connect them this way. And this is what I have. So next, from this side of my pattern, that's from this side, I'll go ahead and come down by 5 inches. This is the 5 inches. Then next, I'll go ahead and blend in my dart. Okay, this dart, I'll go ahead and cover it up this way. Then I'll use my ruler to connect it to this 1 inches. Okay, make sure you blend in your dart before doing this. So this is what I have. Okay, so next, from this other part, I'll go ahead and come down by 5 inches also. Then I'll go ahead and blend in my dart. Make sure you blend in your dart, okay? Blend it in, cover it up, and this is what I have. So now I'll go ahead and connect it to my 1 inches on this side, and this is what I have, okay? So if I go ahead and open it up, this is what I'll be having, okay? So now I'll go ahead and open up my side dart this way. Okay, I want to cover it up. I'll go ahead and open it up this way. Open up this side also, so you can blend in your side dart. Then I use my water gum to hold it down. So this is what I have on this side. Okay. After I'm done doing that, next for the cape at the front part, from the bust line, I'll come down by 1 inches. Okay, from the bust line, I'll go ahead and come down by 1 inches. And from the neckline, I'll go in by 2.5 inches. Okay, this is the 2.5 inches, and I'll go ahead and connect it down to meet my 1 inches. Okay, so let's do that. Connect it this way. Okay, and this is what I have on this part. So this is what I have. So I'll go ahead and connect this point to meet my shoulder slope this way. Okay, and this is what I have. So now after I'm done doing all of that, I'll go ahead and trace out this part. Okay, this part on a fresh pattern. From this line upward, I'll go ahead and trace it out on a fresh pattern. So let's do that guys. So this is what I have after I was done tracing it out on a fresh pattern. This is what I have, okay? This is what I have. Can you see? From this line up, make sure you trace it out. Then I'll go ahead and keep that side apart. I'll keep it aside, sorry. Then I'll go ahead and cut out this part of my pattern. So watch carefully the way I'm cutting it out. Cut out your dart. This is my neckline. Cut it out. Cut out this dart. Then open up my darts and blend it back. So this is what I have after I was done cutting out my front. I have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, this is what I have. So now I notice the down part is not that like open. Okay, I'll go in a bit by 1.5 inches. Okay, initially I came down by 4.5 inches, so now I'll make use of 3.5 inches. Then I'll go ahead and open it up a bit this way. And this is what I have. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and cut out this part. This is my cape. I'll go ahead and cut it out this way. Just watch carefully what I'm doing. And this is what I have. So now I'll go ahead and place my cape on my pattern this way. This is what it will look like after sewing. Place it on it this way. And from the picture you're seeing right here, the cape is on the blouse this way. So now from this part, that's this part of our shoulder, from this part, we'll go ahead and add 25 or 30 inches length. Okay, so you can tie it on the shoulder. You'll be adding like 25 or 30 inches length. Okay, then you go ahead and sew this side down to your blouse. Okay, just this side, sew it down to your blouse. And make sure, please make sure you add an extension to this side, 30 or 25 inches length. Okay, so you can tie it together with the back side on the shoulder. So let's go over to the back pattern. Here is my back pattern. I have my bust, my waist, and then my hip line. And I have 2 inches here for my zip allowance. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. From the 8 inches, I came down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. And from the 1 inches, I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. After I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and measure from my shoulder down to my armhole. What I have there is 9 inches. Then I'll go ahead and check it down here also. Then I will add a straight line. This line is my chest line, okay? My chest line. So next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into two. I'll get the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way. And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and divide my first circumference by 4. And I'll chalk it down. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way to form my armhole. And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. Nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2, I have 4. I'll chalk it down from my chest line down to my hip line. And this is what I have. So next, on the both side of my waist, I came out on both sides by 0.5. Then I went ahead to connect it this way. Then from my waistline, I came down by 6 inches and I connected this way. And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down the circumference of my body. Okay, my waist divided by 4 plus my 1 inches that I'll chalk it down. Then my hip line divided by 4. I will chalk it down. After that, I'll go ahead and connect them together. And this is what I have. Okay. So next, I'll go ahead and connect my dart line to my armhole using my curve ruler. And this is what I have. Okay. After that, next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my neck width of 3 inches and I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope. Okay. And this is what I have. So for the back, I'm making use of neck depth 2 inches for the back. So I'll chalk it down all the way to my zip allowance. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way. Okay, and this is what I have. So next, to eliminate zipper bulge, I'll go ahead and come in by 1 inches on my waistline. Then I'll connect it this way to the upper part. And from the waistline, I'll connect it down. You can go ahead and come down by 7 inches and connect it down. So this part is going out, okay? So after I'm done doing that, from the side of my back, I'll come down by 5 inches. That is from the waist. Same thing I did on the front pattern. Then I'll connect it down to my hip line. So this is what I have for the back, okay? So now I'll go ahead and cut it out. So let's do that, guys. So this part is going out. I'll cut it out. Just watch carefully. Cut out my shoulder slope. Cut out this part. And this is what I have for my back, okay? This is what I have for my back. So next, for the back cape, that is the cape at the back. From my neckline, I'll come down by 5 inches, okay? Then from this part of my shoulder, I'll go in by 2.5 inches and I'll connect it together. So now this is what I have, okay? So now I'll go ahead and trace out this part on a fresh pattern, just this part, okay? So guys, I'm done doing that and this is what I have. This is my back cape, okay? This is what I have. And for the upper part, I'll go ahead and add an extension to this side, like 30 or 25 inches, same with the front pattern, okay? And the width will be 2.5 inches, okay? So now for this cape will be on one side of your back, not the both side. It will be on one side of your back. And make sure the side you are placing this cape is facing your front cape, okay? So you can tie them both on your shoulder. Make sure the both of them are facing each other. Both the front and the back cape are facing each other so that you can tie them both on the shoulder, okay? And make sure you add 0.5 seam allowance in between your pattern while cutting out on your fabric, okay? So see you all in my next class. Bye.